The island of Jamaica is under great stress, and as the days go by, the situation there appears to be getting worse. Now the main concern here is TCI students studying in Jamaica. Are they safe? And when will we see them home? Jamaica's capital city, Kingston, is now under a limited state of public emergency by Prime Minister Bruce Golding. This is in response to acts of chaos by gunmen who are determined to prevent Tivoli Gardens Don Christopher Koch from being arrested for possible extradition to the United States. This is a major concern for parents, guardians, and friends of Turks and Caicos Island students attending universities there. According to information from the Ministry of Education, there are more than 20 students studying in Jamaica. News 4 spoke with Timard Butterfield, who is on a Turks and Caicos Islands government scholarship and attends the University of Technology in Jamaica. Butterfield, who is also Student Union President, told us what the mood is like.
Well, actually in Jamaica right now, everyone is actually going about their business. However, you can still feel a little tension in the air. Everybody is actually concerned about their safety. So in terms of movement, it's actually quick and very fast, per se. So that's about it in terms of movement. You have a lot of police personnel patrolling the areas. You have other persons still walking around the area in terms of their like Ligony and Hope Road. Persons are still walking around, but not a lot. So
Butterfield said the main concern for TCI students is simply getting out.
We are kind of worrying on the fact whether or not we'll be able to access the airports because the majority of the persons who are in Kingston right now will have to go through one of the areas in which is actually volatile right now, or you'll have to go around it. So we have also heard those speculations going around that the route to the airport will be blocked. So we don't know what's actually going to happen. So what we're doing is listening to the radio stations to see if everything will still be okay for us to maneuver or move to the airport. However, in terms of school, the Prime Minister said last night that everything will resume on tomorrow, even though the limited state of emergency is still in place. So I guess schools will, all the schools will resume. We have students here who are actually doing summer school right now, but as I said, the majority of the students I've been trying to keep in contact with them. They are quite okay, but they are concerned, and if we can come home, they'll come home. But in the meanwhile, everybody's safe and sound.
According to Butterfield, the TCI Ministry of Education expressed concern. He said students received calls from representatives of the Education Ministry.
Yes, most definitely, and we do appreciate that. We got a call from Chantel Seymour from last night inquiring about our safety and want to know how many students actually is in Jamaica right now, because we have some students who left and some who stay for summer school. So they actually kept in contact with us and want to know what's going on and how's everything, and if any arrangements can be made for us to leave, they will do it as soon as possible.
Now, Havana Henfield, who is also studying in Jamaica, is lucky enough not to be living in the capital, but in the parish of Mandeville. But she too said students at the Northern Caribbean University are concerned about getting to the airport.
We are in Mandeville, so we're not as directly affected by all the rioting as those in Kingston. But I heard that they might block the roads to the airport. So what students up here are concerned about is that we're going to be able to come home, because we're supposed to be coming home at the end of June, because summer classes will end then. So I think that's our biggest concern right now as far as students.
She said she assured her parents that she is safe and sound.
But at the same time, I don't think we have anything to be afraid of. They don't have anything to be afraid of. I have assured my parents that I'm safe, so they don't need any unnecessary stress.
Koch is wanted in the United States and facing gun and drug trafficking charges. The decision to extradite Koch to the U.S. left residents angry. According to media reports, residents vowed to give their lives to protect a man who they say is next to God and has fed them and sent their children to school. News 4 will keep you up to date on our TCI students studying in Jamaica as the story develops. For WIV4 News, I'm Takara Bain.